Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just sitting down with one of the planners I'm going to be using in 2022. I think all rights reserved to change my mind, but I've really been digging into my Daily Duo from Erin Condren. This is the A5 size, and as we're approaching January, I just thought it would be nice to have a snap-in dashboard for post-it notes and to write on with permanent marker. And there aren't a lot of Erin Condren accessories made for this planner yet. So I thought to myself, why don't you use your A5 size Cocoa Daisy dashboard? So Cocoa Daisy offers a dashboard subscription, and in that subscription you get 6 A5 size dashboards and the same 6 prints, only in personal size. I have used my personal size dashboards for some of my inserts here in my traveler's notebook setup. So I have these A5 size ones left, and obviously they should be the right size for an A5 planner. Now, with the coil in the way here, I am going to have to trim these down just a little bit because I don't want them to hang over the pages and interfere with the tabs. So I thought I would just go through these and show you the artwork. This is the Confetti Wishes collection for January. This one would be really fun to use too because it has the bullet list for goals. This one's just gorgeous. And I love the saying on this one. Very pretty too, with the floral paint splatters. And then you could use this one because it has the month, but I've been giggling about this one. Fill in my planner for the month, thanks. I don't want to say her name because I have that device sitting in here and it'll start going crazy and it's not locked. So I'm going to be using this one. It's a little bit of snark and I love it. And I'm going to go trim this down, and then we're going to talk about how you can attach things to a coil planner. So this is the paper trimmer I use. I got it on Amazon. It's a Swing Line brand, and I'm not going to be exact. I'm just going to trim just a little bit off of each edge. So now we can see if I trimmed enough off. I wanted to leave a little bit of room for the lamination. I think I'm going to trim just a smidge more off of these edges. Okay, now you can see that I have a little bit of room around each edge so that when I laminate this, I'll have room for the lamination as well. So as far as lamination goes, I have a Scotch brand laminator from Walmart. I think it was like $20. And I get my lamination sheets on Amazon as well. There is a 10 mil version, which is really thick, and a 5 mil, which is obviously thinner. So depending on what I'm laminating, I like to have different options. For this, I have found that the 10 mil works better, especially if you're gonna write on it with your permanent marker, and it's just a little bit more sturdy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the sleeve, and then a little trick to kind of help seal the lamination. I have found that if I have a lot of excess lamination, it does seal a little bit better if you go ahead and remove that excess first. So now I can save this part that I cut off for future projects or throw it away. And I'm gonna head over to the laminator. I'm not gonna show that part on camera because it's in my closet, but we're gonna run that through, and I would recommend running it through twice. Okay, so I've laminated that. I actually sent it through 3 times just to make sure it's nice and sealed. And I'm just going to trim close, but not too close to the edge. If you get too close, the lamination will split. So you'll want to leave like maybe 1/8 of an inch, 1/16 of an inch, something like that around each edge. Okay, so now that that's trimmed, you can see that the 10 mil is really sturdy. It's actually pretty comparable to the Erin Condren covers that feels about the same to me, actually. So you could make your own covers for your notebooks this way as well. So that's ready. And then we need to attach it to the coil, and you have a couple of options to do. They do make big punches. It's a huge contraption, probably like this big. And it goes through really heavy laminate and does a great job, but they're, I think, like $300. I had purchased one years ago when I had an Etsy store that sold stencils, but it's just kind of a pain to haul it out. So my favorite way to attach things to my coil are with these coil clips, coil connectors. These are from Anchor Lime Design on Etsy, and she has a couple of options. So you can tell, like, this punch is for the wire O binding, and then this one is made for a standard coil. So you could use this for lots of different planners and notebooks. But I'm just gonna trim a couple pieces of this down, and you just remove the adhesive and stick it down, and then this part clips into your coil. Another little trick I found to help get these on straight is to put the adhesive up and go ahead and actually put the piece onto the coil. And then, actually, I'm gonna move that down 1 or 2 spots because this isn't gonna fill the entire page. And then remove the adhesive backing on both strips. And then get this as straight as possible and stick it down. So now I have a dashboard for my A5 Erin Condren planner, and I will probably just be putting sticky notes on here. I wanted to get some A5 kits from PlannerKate, and they're kind of new to me, so I jotted down which drop down was for each sticker, and then probably just keep some extra post-it notes on the back and things that come up that I'm not ready maybe to put down in my planner or a grocery list. I can jot on the post-it note, and it's right here in the planner. So I hope that those couple little tricks were helpful to you and maybe gave you an idea on how you can use the Cocoa Daisy A5 dashboards in your planner. Another little trick is you can write on these with permanent marker, and it wipes off with rubbing alcohol. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you back next time.